smooth and rhythms tight. It's time to groove, come on, let's ignite. From ones and zeros to a swinging sensation, the AI Factor's taking over the nation. With algorithms and improvisation in sync, we'll leave you breathless on the musical brink. It's the AI Factor living in harmony, jazzy cocktail of technology. With every note a new discovery, the live stream that'll make you tap your feet. It's the AI Factor living in harmony, jazzy cocktail of technology. With every note a new discovery, the live stream that'll make you tap your feet. Feet.
I'm just not getting sick of that song. We created that song with an AI tool called Sona. And with just one prompt, I was like, I just want a jazzy kind of thing. And it's going to be about AI and the live stream that I do every week. It's turning into every week. I never made that commitment, but I don't know. This is like the fourth week or so that I've shown up on a Friday, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. And I hope that you're enjoying it as well. If you don't know me, my name is Jen Lehner. I am a digital marketing strategist, and I help people, service-based businesses, grow their businesses with systems and streamlining and support. And part of streamlining for sure is understanding AI and staying on top of AI at the bare minimum, just, subscribing to an AI newsletter or, listening to an AI podcast once a week, just enough to sort of stay on top of what's going on, mostly understanding what's happening, what's possible, because those ideas can help you so much and shave so many hours from your week of work, like of the grunt work from off of your to-do list. So part of what we're going to look at today are some of my favorite tools that I've run across this week. But first, I want to talk about my face, what's on my face. So these are the Meta Ray-Ban Wayfarers. And they're smart glasses. And I bought these when these first came out, like during COVID, and I took them back because I just didn't really see a use case scenario for them at that time. But now I do, because they've added more features and they're really super cool. So first of all, I'm going to press this button real quick. And you see the white light came on, and I just took your picture. Really, I just took a picture of my computer screen. And then I'm going to place it and hold it like that. And now you see it blinking. So now I'm doing video. So obviously they want people to be able to see this so that people know that they're being filmed. But the truth is, I could go like this. Not that I've ever used it. Yes, I have. Yes, I have actually done that. I have been a spy recently. Took a trip to LA, and I didn't want to look like super dork, with the celebrities whipping out my camera. So I might have just casually went bloop like that to grab a picture of a celebrity here and there, and no harm done. I didn't send it to TMZ or anything, just for my personal collection. Okay, so there's that. There's pictures, there's video. There's also audio. So, I mean, they don't go into my ears. They just sit right here like regular glasses. But somehow, the magic of technology, they have got speakers in here that are so good, and they connect via Bluetooth to your phone. So you don't have to stick the AirPods in there. You can get the same sound quality just listening through your glasses. So that includes, anything, any kind of sound that's coming through your phone, whether you're watching YouTube or listening to a podcast or having a phone conversation or listening to music, whatever. And of course, there's microphones as well. So you can have a conversation while you're walking and talking, and you don't have to stick in your AirPods, which I really, really love that. And the battery life is pretty good. I think if using it actively with all the features, pretty much lasts all day. I almost said 4 hours, but I don't know if that's accurate, but I think pretty much lasts all day. You adjust the volume just by sliding like this, which is really cool. And since we're talking about AI, yesterday Facebook announced, or maybe the day before yesterday, Meta announced that they have just incorporated AI into the glasses. So meaning I can say, okay, this is getting annoying because I'm getting notified in my glasses that I'm getting a text message from Susan. Hey, Susan, stop texting me. But okay, so the AI is I can look at something. So let's pretend I'm at the grocery store and there's a fruit I don't recognize. I can look at the fruit and then I just say the wake word, hey, what kind of fruit is this? What can I do with it? How can I cook it? Is it high in calories? I'm looking at a piece of art. Who's the artist? Tell me a little bit about them. Right now, it's supposedly, I really haven't even tried it. Well, when I first read the announcement, I tried it and it didn't work. I probably have to update my software or something, but I'll get back to you on that. I have read the reviews saying it's pretty, probably at the level of like Lexi or Siri or something. Okay, that was item number 1. Item number 2, now I'm gonna share my screen and I'm pretty much gonna stay in my screen for the whole time instead of having to like come in and out, and that gets annoying for both of us. Okay, so let me click. I'll do this. I will do that one. Okay. Hold on, I'm not seeing my share my screen button. Huh. This is so weird. I mean, StreamYard has made some changes. Hold on. I'm not seeing share my screen. Okay, Nika, if you are watching, will you come into the green room, please? And see if you can help me figure this out. There's nowhere to share the screen. Oh, I have such cool thing. Oh, wait, I found it. Okay. Entire screen. Here we go. All right, here we go. And I don't know how that looks for you guys. So Nika, does it look okay? Okay, hopefully that looks okay. What you're looking at is Meta AI. And that was the big news this week, is that Meta has inserted, as you have no doubt noticed, AI into all of its things: WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, everywhere. And a lot of people have reported that they're really annoyed by it. So I'm just going to show you one thing that I know for sure is really cool is, and actually, I don't even think you have to type the word imagine now, but we will. Imagine angry avocados. Watch how and look how fast it works. Okay. Imagine angry avocados. Okay. And then now it's going to give me a variety of different angry avocados. Let's see if we have to write the word imagine. I'm going to say unicorns that have black and white spots. Yeah, so I didn't even have to type imagine. Pencils and pens Dancing with Squirrels. These are really cute. I mean, that is really cute. And then we can edit it. Let's see if we really can. What changes do we want to make? Add a few flamingos. Let's see if that worked. Well, now they're in a classroom, but they are dancing, and it is just adorable, if I do say so myself. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we are going to look at the prompt of the week. Okay, so I really like this. I got this prompt from uh, Superhuman newsletter, and here it is. Analyze the current state of whatever your industry is. Okay, I put business coaching and its trends, challenges, and opportunities, including relevant data and statistics. Provide a list of key players and a short and long term industry forecast, and explain any potential impact of current events or future developments. And I plug that into Perplexity AI. And if you haven't heard me talk about Perplexity, or if you're not familiar with Perplexity.ai, it's my favorite. It's my favorite large language model for getting access. It will steer me in the right direction to where the best resources are. So for research based stuff that will, because it gives you citations. As you can see up here at the top, it's showing what the sources are, and anything it quotes in its own summary, it will, anything it, I've got to change glasses because my meta glasses are talking to me. Hold on one second. It might be urgent. Okay. Anything within their summary, it will also add citations, as you could see right here. All right. So I put that in there, and it gave me this really, really great up-to-date research with the sources. So this could be so helpful in just about any kind of content that you are creating, whether you're creating a slide deck or a a blog post or an article or whatever. Like, this is like, it's so helpful. The other thing I wanted to say about Meta, where we were just a moment ago, is I did try it out. I did try out Meta AI in a way that I thought made a lot of sense. So when I was on Facebook, one thing I use Meta for a lot is for Facebook events, like local Facebook events, and finding out what's not Facebook events, events that are listed on Facebook locally. Like, is there a cool festival happening? Is there a fun 5K that I can enter? Like, what's going on around town? And if you go to Facebook events, it's fantastic for that. So I thought, wow, the AI, that's going to be a great way to use Meta AI for Facebook events. So I typed in like what's happening in Cleveland today. And interestingly, it showed me a lot of stuff, but it wasn't congruent with what Facebook events was showing me, which like there were things missing that Facebook events showed, and there were things that Meta AI was showing me that wasn't listed in Facebook events. So just wanted to mention that seems like a good use case scenario, but right now not all that effective. Okay, so now I want to move on over and show you. We talked about Sora the other day, and we looked at examples of Sora AI. No news. I'm sure you're all familiar with this, but quick, brief intro. Sora is what caused Tyler Perry to stop his almost $1 billion, like it was an $800 million new film studio that he was building, that he saw what Sora can do. It's owned by OpenAI. and he stopped production. And when you see this, and we looked at examples of what Sora can do, basically creating video just from words on, like, we type in the words and not even that many words, and it gives back like Hollywood quality video. So we looked at some of those examples, but here's a new one that I missed. This was shared in March, the end of March, and I totally missed it. But I just thought this was so. I'm going to play the whole thing. It's 45 seconds long, and I just thought it was so great. It's funny and just so good. Okay, that one I just thought was so clever. Oh, Nika just told me no sound. Darn, and I just played it for 45 seconds. All right. I'm gonna play it again, and I'm gonna figure out. I wish there was a link from this to like the YouTube. Maybe I better not. I'm afraid that we're just gonna have silence again. Um, I'm going to include a link to this in the email that I send out later on today. That's going to link to everything that we talked about today. So no worries there. But it worries me because this is the next thing that I want to show you that is really super cool. But I'm afraid that the sound isn't going to. Let me just see if there's anything I could do on this end. That's never happened before. Let me just double check the settings. Audio. Okay. I'm not doing anything different, but let's just see if you can hear the YouTube video. Because this is quite incredible. All right. And then Nika, let me know right away if you can hear it. Just to give you an understanding of what we're looking at, Reid Hoffman, who is an artist, an author, and he uploaded all of his books and his content, and he into AI, and then he created the voice clone using 11 Labs. And then he had another company that I wasn't familiar with. It wasn't HeyGen that created the person clone. And then he interacted with it. And that was the part that is amazing, is the interaction. So let me back it up and then see if you can hear it.
Why would I want to be interviewed by a digital version of myself? Well, great question. Reid AI, introduce yourself to everyone.
Hello, everyone. I'm thrilled to be here today. I'm an AI-generated version of Reid Hoffman, his digital twin. My thinking and everything I am saying comes from a custom GPT that is based on 20 years of Reid talking and making content. So I've read all his books, watched his speeches, and listened to his podcasts. I think it gives me a pretty good sense of how you approach the world, Reid.
So first, I'm going to challenge Reid AI with some questions to see what it can do and how good its content is in mirroring what I might say.
Then the tables will turn, and I will challenge you with some questions about AI and tech.
Of course, there's a second question, whether or not I'll answer.
Well, okay, challenge accepted.
Let's get started. Let's take a real piece of work from me, blitzscaling. I wrote a 336-page book. And how do you explain it in one sentence? To a smart person, to a 5-year-old, well, for the Star Trek fans, in Klingon, and as Jerry would explain it in Seinfeld.
Okay, condensing your entire strategy from a 336-page book into one sentence, and starting with the explanation for the smartest person in the world. Blitzscaling is a strategic acceleration of organizational growth to seize market dominance by prioritizing rapid expansion over efficiency, leveraging capital and network effects to outpace competitors in winner-takes-all markets, despite the attendant risks to scalability and operational stability. Now, for a 5-year-old, blitzscaling is like building the biggest tower super fast before anyone else, even if it gets a bit messy, so you can be the leader of the tower game. And now for a Klingon, blitzscaling pus vittelheg duj lucharglutavistelhab a dochvam viol, hoc competition vipo qa market dahara. And finally, like Jerry in a Seinfeld episode, blitzscaling, it's when a company decides to floor it on the highway of business, ignoring the speed limit, racing to be the first to that big golden market share in the sky, all while hoping they don't run out of gas or, hit a tree. It's like, who cares if we're burning cash like it's a bonfire? We're getting to the front of the line, baby. Efficiency? Please, that's for those in the slow lane watching us fly by.
Great set of answers, even if the first one reminded me of.
Okay, so we're not going to watch the whole thing, but this is what's coming, right? Where we will be able to clone ourselves, clone our work. And, I guess for this guy, he's super famous. He's very well known in his field. And if I wanted to have a Zoom call with him, I could literally have a Zoom with that avatar that he created, because it can interact with me, because he's filled it with all of his knowledge over the last 21 years of his public facing knowledge, the stuff he's created. So it's kind of amazing. All right, moving on to tools. Actually, I think I have to open up another window. Hold on. Present, share screen, entire screen. Okay. So you should be looking at a screen that says Legal AI Assistant, AI Lawyer. Well, you knew this was coming. And I'm sure there's, at this point, God knows how many AI platforms that have already been created. This one looked like it had a nice, sleek user interface. But you'll notice that, look at how they're marketing to consumers. It says, say goodbye to expensive legal consults, long waits for appointments, and confusing legal texts. And then for lawyers, it says, say goodbye to routine tasks. AI Lawyer automates your legal research and paperwork, granting you more free time. So I think the legal industry is one of the first industries, other than the movie industry, that is really, it's already being majorly disrupted. I did not sign up for a free trial here. And, when I do this show, as I've been doing the last several weeks, I sign up for all this stuff and test it. But I've gotten myself into trouble a couple of times, because you have to, really and truly, if you sign up for a free trial, you need to cancel it immediately, because you'll still get the free trial. It just won't renew. And I've been careful to do that, but have gotten charged anyway, which is kind of concerning, and just incredibly frustrating. So I am now not signing up for all of them if I can explain it well enough by just explaining it. So that's what I'm going to do with Legal Assistant. Now, I did try this one out, because this one is pretty slick. And for anybody out there that is currently working on their master's or their dissertation, my goodness, if I would have had this when I was in school, it's just amazing. Okay, so there are so many tools out there. Last week we looked at Briefy, which is really my favorite summarizing tool right now. But this one is sort of next level. Okay, so what you do is you import a heavy text here. So this would be like for a dense white paper or academic study or something like that. So of course, I went to Perplexity, and I went to Perplexity and said, what did I say? I'm looking for solid research about women in entrepreneurship, academic studies. Okay. So it gave me several, and I wanted the densest one that I could find. So I found one, and I went over here and I uploaded it right here where it says click to import. And it within seconds gave me, of course, the key concepts. It gave me the abstract. It gave me a synopsis. It gave me highlights. It gave me a summary. It gave me comparative analysis. Then you can access the full text here. I'm not going to click on that. The introduction, study subjects and analysis, methods, results, discussion, conclusion, limitations, future work, study compliance, and references. And you could create flashcards from this. I mean, I haven't even looked at all the features. For me, just seeing this made my jaw drop. I just was like, wow, this is just, I mean, it's just unbelievable. Okay, what do we have next? Oh, this was the actual study that I found and plugged into there. So I think we might be at the end of our tools. That was it. That was it. I regret that I wasn't able to show you the video, but I'm going to include that in the newsletter that I send out, where I'm going to have links to all the tools that we discussed today. Of course, if you are in the AI strategy club, you will get all of this along with any worksheets or accompanying extra things that I create. And if you aren't in the AI club, it's part of my Front Row VIP group, which you could learn about at frontrowvip.com. And I've got some comments from Nancy and Wendy that I've been missing. You did not miss too much, Nancy. This was a short one. Thank you. He was co-founder of LinkedIn. Yes. That was a lot of buzzwords. Wendy, I bet that is in regard to Reed's clone. Nancy says this will be very interesting for those who want to make sure they live on forever. You know, absolutely. And there are already people that are diving into selling us, you know, like your digital grandmother, right? And honestly, I talked about the beginning of the episode, Nancy, I talked about my smart glasses and how, you know, I can record stuff and I can talk to my glasses with the wake word, "Hey, Meta." I should not have done that. Never mind. It's talking to me. But yeah, I mean, and then they've got that AI clip pen. So you literally we can capture now, you know, 24 hours of our day if we want to, and then capsulize it, create our avatar, clone our voice. And if my future great grandchildren want to visit with me, they're going to be able to. I know this is going to happen. Soon we will need to ask up front if we are interacting. Yes, I am wearing watch. I'm going to record. So I am recording right now. And now I am taking a picture. It just took a snapshot. Okay. And then I'm sorry, I'm just catching up on all this. I missed all these. Nancy said, I tagged you over on Threads, but I wanted to let you know about 3 weeks ago, I created an AI song on Suno for the recent LMA conference. I saw that you talked about it recently too. It's so fun. It really is amazing. I mean, you can create some seriously good music with it. Briefy is just fantastic. And if you check your email from last week, I think I did a demo and I linked to it, but yeah, it's just fantastic because it just is a little plugin. It sits on the bottom of your screen. And in fact, let me just show you that right now. I'm going to share my screen. And let's see. I will do entire screen. Okay. And now let's go over to Pew Research. And let's just grab any study. Okay. And you'll see, let me make this a little bigger. If you look in the bottom left-hand corner of my screen, you'll see the little plug-in icon. Okay. So let's just pick something about food science. Okay. All right. We're going to pick this article. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to Briefy. And when I click on it, oh, hold on. Let me find a different article. It's saying I can't do that one. This happened to me last week too, and I panicked, but I just clicked on another article and then it worked fine. So it probably was the same article. All right. Okay. So when I clicked on the icon, notice that it's giving me options to summarize in list, in mind map, in table, or to ask questions. So the ask questions part allows me to just basically have a conversation with any PDF or any article that is out there, even a YouTube video. But what I want to show you first, because I think this is just the slickest, and I love, I love me a good mind map. So I'm going to click on summarize in mind map. And let me expand this so you can see what is happening. This is happening right now in real time. It's taking that article and creating this mind map for us. Okay, and now it's done. All right, so now let's go back and I'll click this one. And then I'm going to, instead of mind map, that's one of the ones that doesn't work. I don't know what's making it not work. Actually, that already has a lot of graphs in it. So hold on a minute. Science. All right. All right. Now I'm going to click again. And I am going to click summarize in a table. And for those of us who are really visual learners, this is just priceless. Isn't that so cool? And then the other ones are just kind of obvious. I'm not going to go through, like creating a list summary. It will do this for you for YouTube videos as well. It's just, I just love it. In fact, I used it for about 2 days and then I immediately upgraded to the paid version because I just thought it was so good. Okay. We could create mind maps of our own blog posts and then add those as additional content. I love that. We're going to do that right away. Thank you for that. Do you have an affiliate link? I don't think so. It's really nominal. You're so sweet to ask. I mean, I think if I got an affiliate commission, it would be like 12 cents or something. Okay. So it looks like we caught up. Nancy, thanks so much for the conversation. Thank you, Wendy, for the conversation. Yeah, so front row VIP, I think we have a banner I can throw up there. There you go. And one more comment. 12 cents. And what else did I want to tell you? I think that's it. I think that is it. I've really enjoyed spending time with you. I will send out our email wrap up of all this in a little while. And of course, you guys in VIP, you'll find all the new stuff and the newest prompts in the AI Strategy Club in Kajabi. And that's it. So again, I'm Jen Lehner, and I help entrepreneurs with strategy, systems, and support. And of course, AI is a big part of strategy these days. So thank you, Wendy. So I am really happy to learn this stuff and share with you what I can. And there was one more thing. It's like, lady, go away already. I've said goodbye like 4 times, but I keep thinking of stuff I want to tell you. And that is all of you Kajabi users out there. Kajabi has now released an app, like a real app this time. They used to have an app, and it was good because anybody who purchased your courses and your content could access it after, several steps, could access your content from their smartphone. But now it's like really a legit app. And as the content creator, as the owner of the app, what really did it for me, where I was like, oh yes, I'm going to sign up, I'm going to pay this extra $90 a month, was the fact that you can use push notifications. And the other thing, what was the other? There was the other main thing, and just completely jumped out of my head. Nico, what was our other main thing? Also, I love the fact, in-app purchases. Duh. So you can feature new products, new things that you've got going on. So when they log in, you can design what it is they see when they open the app. And then if you have a new thing, they can purchase it in app, which is so exciting. They can just click twice on the side of their phone, and that's going to be great. How long have you been wearing your smart glasses? Yeah, they do look like my regular glasses, which was so exciting to me. They actually don't, they're a little off in terms of how they fit me, but I've had it for a couple months, but I just got the lenses adjusted. Let me tell you this, for those of you who are interested, these are the perfect glasses, because aside from the fact that they're smart, I got the transition lenses. So these are the black, matte black. They have all sorts of colors, matte black with green lenses, but they're transitional. So when I go into the sun, they immediately become sunglasses, and they're cool because they got that dark green lens. Also, they are progressives. So, from here down are readers. So I could keep them on all day, as opposed to, this is how I normally walk around with my other glasses. I have my sunglasses on my head and my readers on my face, and I'm constantly, like this. So that's been great. And you saw some neat changes in Loom. I have not checked out those changes. Nancy, I'm going to have to check that out. And okay. All right. Well, thanks for visiting with me, you guys. And keep an eye on your inboxes. I'll send the wrap up there, and I'll send you a link to that cool Sora video. And in fact, let me tell you how to see it yourself, because it's just amazing. Go to the guy's name. He's the one who writes the Superhuman newsletter, and his name is Zain Khan, Zain, and then Kahn. And if you go to his, I don't want to send you there, but I'm going to tell you where it is. It's on X. I left X personally, but that's where it is. It's over on X. And if you scroll down, you'll see two examples of Sora videos that really and truly is it. I mean, as sad as I am to say it, it really is going to wipe out Hollywood as we know it. Just, there's no way that it's not. No way. So, okay. Oh yeah. Thanks, Nika, for putting that link there. Awesome. All right, everybody, for real, this time it really is goodbye. I mean, not goodbye. It is see ya. See you later. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you next week. Bye, everybody. Oh, I'm going to end with our song and our little graphic, because I want to. Okay.
Message on your phone. We've got the AI Factor, don't you know? Live streaming with a jazzy, upbeat flow, with melodies so smooth and rhythms tight. It's time to groove, come on, let's ignite. From ones and zeros to a swinging sensation, the AI Factor's taking over the nation. With algorithms and improvisation in sync, we'll leave you breathless on the musical brink. It's the AI Factor, living in harmony, jazzy cocktail of technology.